two lovely, lovely Walkmans. This is a stunner. A sharp, we're talking 50 plus on that, believe it or not. But this is an Iowa. Is that how you say it? Iowa. Welcome back to Cooking Hayden's. I'm Car Boot Chris. I'm a full-time reseller. I buy and sell stuff, flip it mainly online for a profit, and that's how I make a living. And today I've got a haul of stuff from my local car boot sale. There is tons of stuff. I think I spent about 250 quid, something around that. That's quite a lot for one boot sale. There's some more stuff on the floor as well that you can't quite see there, just down the bottom. I'm going to go for everything that I found today. I'm going to tell you what it cost me and hopefully in most cases what I hope to get back on eBay predominantly. But there might be some cases where I just can't say right now because it needs more research. Anyway, I'm going to get into it. We're going to see what we picked up today, so stay tuned. Let's go. So much stuff I picked up today, a lot of items, a lot. And I'm going to start down here on the floor. I'm going to get these out of the way. Now, look at this clock. This is an Ed Hardy clock. I think it only cost me like £2 or £3. Very, very cheap. But is it working? Because that's going to probably dictate the main value. Looks official. Looks legit. These are going for some good money. Could be like £40, £50 for that clock. Let's see what else we got here. We got a little iPad mini keyboard. It's only a Logitech one. It's not like an official Apple. But as you'll see in a bit, I did pick up an iPad mini, so I might put them together. This only cost £1. And if I was going to sell that on its own, you're talking about £10, £12-ish for that. A Ben Sherman watch and wallet set. Quite nice, really. It looks all brand new. All boxed and brand new. I paid £5 for that. I think we could be looking at £30, £35 on the watch. And I always like to pick these up. They are like Beatmaster type instruments, you know. Oh, I forget how you describe these now, but whenever I pick these up, they always sell pretty quick. Now, I don't know the brand, but if you're into this kind of music stuff, you'll know Launchpad. That's it. Yeah, it's like for beats and loops and stuff. I'm useless at that kind of thing, but they sell well anyway. These have got good sell-through rates. If you look up this brand and look up, you know, Launchpads, great sell-through rates. What did I pay on this? I paid a lot for this, really, for a boot sale. 15 quid. But in reality, we could be looking at anywhere between £50 and £100 for this. It's probably going to sit around the £60 to £70 mark, I think. I've just got to find the exact same model. So £15 spend. I'm not worried these days about spending a lot at a boot sale if it brings a lot of return. I would much rather spend £15 and get 60 or 70 back than spend £1 and get £10 back. The profit margins percentage is bigger on a £1 spend with a £10 sale, but I'd rather spend 15 and get 60, even though there is fees and stuff. But let me know what you think about that. What would you rather do? Would you rather spend £1 and get 10, or would you rather spend 15 and get 60? Let me know. It's always interesting to hear people's views. Let's go up top. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Where should we start? An interesting looking US Army hat. I think is it New Era? No, it's not, actually. Oops, a daisy. Dropped it. It's nice anyway. It's not New Era. I thought it was. New Fit. US patent. Don't know what that is. Anyway, US Army. It's got this sort of skull thing going on. It's got the flag. It's got US Army on the back. Interesting. I think this was a £5. So kind of paid quite a lot for a hat, which I know nothing about. And I've got to do some digging to try and find this one. Can't find it at the moment. It should be easy enough eventually to find, but right now I would say 20 to 25, but who knows? Sometimes hats can go for some serious money. Let's go over here because I've got some iPads. It's not something that I pick up normally, especially if you can't turn them on and test them, because if they've not been reset, you know, your value's shot and they're almost useless to most people. And we've got an iPad mini. This was... it was a part of a bundle. I got the iPad mini, the normal, this iPad here, which is like possibly a 2. I need to check that. Could be a 2 or 3. It's got the black outline there. But anyway, let's focus on this, Chris. Focus, come on. Let's have a look at that. I'll look that up, but it's an older version iPad mini, I think. This costs something around £5, so not sure on the value. I've got to power it up. I've got to see if it's locked. If it's locked, the value's shot. If it's unlocked and ready to go, we're going to make some money on it. Not huge money, but some money. Let's have a look at the iPad. Now, it's got... Oh, there's Chris with his phone. Behind the scenes shot there for you. This is an older version iPad. It might be a 2. It's only a 16 gig, so it's not got a big memory on it. Again, roughly £5-6. It was part of a bundle lot. So, again, I need to plug it in, see if it's going. I just thought it was worth a go at such a low price. So, let's give it a whirl. Good condition, no cracks. It looks nice. It just needs a clean. You know, if it's working, we've made some money. If it's locked up, we're going to struggle. On the iPad theme, paid a lot for this, and I'm really hoping it's going to be worth some decent money. iPad Pro Smart Keyboard. It's in its box. It's in real nice condition. I paid £25 for this. It's for the 9.7-inch iPad Pro. It looks genuine to me, but there is a lot of fake iPad stuff. It looks good. It looks good. I can check out those serial numbers and stuff, so I will do that before I do anything. This could be worth anywhere like around £50 to £100 second-hand in the box like this. So I did pay £25 for it. Maybe it was a mistake. I'm hoping not, because £25 is a big spend on one item at a boot sale. But there you go. Let me know what you think of that. Five Nights at Freddy's sealed figure. This will probably go straight on a Whatnot show or something. Actually, is it a figure? What is it? Find your hidden figure. Yeah, it is a figure. £3 paid. I paid £3 because it was sealed. Thought it was worth it. You know, 10 to 15 probably. I got 2 Furbies. Now, these are nice. I paid £9 each on the Furbies. I'm hoping it doesn't wake up. It probably will. These are the vintage ones. So these are the older version Furbies. These are not the modern ones. So these are the ones that are probably worth a little bit more money. I paid £9 each. And I think these are somewhere between £30 and £40 each on those. So there was a lady who was hovering while I was making a decision on these. They were £10 each. I tried getting them for £8 each. We settled on £9 each. But there was definitely a lady hovering behind me, waiting to see if I was going to pick those up. In the end, I went for them. It's been a while since I got Furbies, but never mind. There's profit in those. £30 to £40 probably each on those. 2 Blu-rays, which are going to go in my collection, so paid £2.50 each on those. Good editions. That one's an Arrow. Not sure what the other one is. But yeah, straight into my collection, those ones. Unless they're worth silly money, and I might sell them. Yeah, £2.50 each. Let's go to a Nemo mug. £10 to £12 value. I paid £1. It's probably going to appear on Whatnot. Yeah, £10 to £12-ish for these kind of 3D mugs, but that's quite nice. For £1, it's nice. We also got a Wednesday. It is Wednesday, isn't it? Plush. What did I pay? I think it was £1. Again, sort of £10, £12, something like that. 3 belt buckles. Now, the guy did me a deal on these. I bought quite a bit off his stall, so I'll show you some more off his stall in a minute. I do like picking up belt buckles. Kind of, he did me a deal because this one's really broken, and I don't know if I'll be able to get anything for this. It's missing the little spiky bit there. I don't know what you call that. Well, that's a Southern Comfort. I can give that a wipe up. This is like a Texan style sort of ox or whatever you call it. Definitely vintage. These were £1 each. They're going to be worth something. I'll estimate £15 each on them. Let's be really conservative because the condition isn't amazing. So I'll estimate 10 to 15 each on those as like an average price. Let's see. We'll come back to that. I know you probably just spotted that little bad boy, haven't you? What should we do next? I've picked up a few watches lately. If they're cheap enough, I'll buy them. And if they're a good brand, I'll buy them. But I've been doing quite well on the watches. And this Seconda, sorry, I'm one-handed here. It's a lady's Seconda watch. It was only like £2. The guy was upselling me. I bought one thing and he said, do you want this for that? Do you want that for that? And I'm like, go on then. Why not? For £2, there's money in it. All it needs is a battery. It's probably like a £25 watch. So, £2. Yeah, go on then. I'll take that. On the same stall, I bought this watch, which is a Zoo York. I need to look it up to find the exact model, but it's probably a £30 watch. And I think it was only £2. Something like that, £2. Something, £2-3. And it's got its box with it. But again, profit in that. And also this watch, I think was the same store, possibly. I think it was only £1. Something like that. And this one's probably worth more than the other two, if I can get it going. This is probably a £40 watch. Now, don't sit there thinking, oh, Car Boot Chris is an expert on these things. I'm not an expert on anything. You go with gut instinct most of the time. And if you're only paying £1 for a nice Loris watch like this, you kind of know you're going to make some money on it. As long as it works with the battery and I can clean up that back nicely, that's £40, probably, second hand even. I didn't know it when I picked it up, but it's probably going to be worth something decent. I got a Manchester City champions 4 times in a row, and I bought this bag. I'm probably going to get that listed pretty quick while the hype for City is up a little bit more than usual at the moment. It's probably a £15 bag. It's like a lunch bag or a cool bag. I think that was like £2 or something. I do know the exact numbers, by the way. It's all written down, but there's so much stuff here, I can't remember everything. I picked up 3 Universal Monsters plushes. It was 2 for a £5, and then I paid £3 for that one, I think, or vice versa. But these are probably like £15 each. So I'm considering to keep my average sale price higher. So I don't really like selling stuff for £15 or less. I'll probably bundle these together, you know, and it could be like a £40 bundle, something like that. Keep them all together, keep that average sale price a bit higher. And £8 for the 3, so that's pretty decent. I like picking up the movie stuff anyway. What about this Dobby? This was £1. I just picked it up straight up because my initial thought was Belle might want it for a Harry Potter shelf. So £1 spend. It's a Funko plush, and it's worth about £15. I got a couple of items here. Now, this was not from the boot sale. On my way back from the boot sale, I stopped at a garage sale just round the corner from my house, and I picked up these 2 items from that garage sale. So I'll just deal with them now because it's in order on the table. This Sony Walkman, it's a little bit bruised, but if it's working, and that's a big if with Walkmans, and I can fix them if it's only the band, you know, the belt, because my mate, Retro Electronic Repair, Tommy Lee Jones, aka, he showed me how to fix these, and he sent me some free bands for them, belts, whatever you call them. So if it's just that, I can probably fix it. If it's something else, I'm doomed. Either way, it cost me £2.50. £2.50 for this amazing Sony Walkman. This could be like over £40. Let me just check what I estimated for this. Is it the EX404? Yeah, I've estimated 50 plus if it's in working order. If it's not in working order, it's spares and repairs, you're probably looking at like 20. So I'm still profit anyway, and it has got Sony earphones there with it as well. I used to have those exact same earphones, like little in-ear things. I will include those, providing they're working, but I will put that, you know, they will need cleaning or disinfecting, which I will try and do myself, but I'll remind people to do it anyway. But I'd rather just include it, and if people want to use it, they can. If they don't, they don't. Nintendo DS Lite, is it? Yeah, it's a Lite. This was also from the garage sale. This was £2.50. I paid £5 for the 2 items. It's missing its stylus, but I think I bought a bundle of styluses a little while ago when I had a job lot of gaming stuff. So I'm hoping that if this works, I can just bang a stylus with it. And I think these go for about £25 all day long. So £2.50 into £25. Right, let's move along a bit. This is pretty nice. This is a big transformer, obviously Bumblebee. And I tried messaging Big Steve from Movie Chats, the YouTube channel, who's a big Transformers geek. And he gave me some information about what this possibly is. But it's very, very heavy. This is way over 1 kilogram. So I need to check out which exact model this is. If you know, let me know. I'm going to go back to Steve with some more photos, just so I can nail down the exact model of this. I'm guessing it takes some batteries somewhere, because that button there. But it's heavy. It feels quality. And I think it was £2 to £3. The information is in my accounts, but I'm guessing at £2 to £3. So I don't actually know right now the true value of that, or the estimated value, so you'll have to bear with me. Here, what have we got here? What is in here? Well, 2 lovely, lovely Walkmans. And today was a bit of a Walkman day. Now have a look at these beauties. This is a stunner. A sharp... Look at that. Oh, it's missing its belt clip, I just realised. That's a downer. I'm hoping it's in there, but I bet it's not. Never mind. It's still worth good money. Model JC105 in black. I'm hoping it works. I don't need to replace the band. If it's working, we're talking 50 plus on that, believe it or not. 50 plus if it's working. Big if, I know. And this one is also very, very nice. And I've not been able to find the exact same one, even by searching model number, which would normally bring it up straight up. But this is an Iowa. Is that how you say it? Iowa. Very nice brand. And the model number on this one is a HSJS415. And I couldn't pick that model number up on eBay, but I'm sure it'll come up on a Google search. So again, I would estimate this is going to be pushing around the £50 mark. It could even be more. These are very, very sought after. What did I pay on these? I paid £6 each on these. £6 each. I paid 12 for the 2. So that's going to be fairly decent. Fingers crossed. And that one also. This one might not even be worth as much as the Sharp, but it's still going to be worth a good amount. And I think it's got its manual in there and everything. It's got all the bits and pieces. So 2 lovely Walkmans there. Love picking up vintage Walkmans because it really takes me back to childhood. Let's do the clothing. We'll come back to these beauties. Timberland puffer jacket, £5 paid. Really nice condition. What size is it? Because you guys often message me saying, Chris, what size? You need to tell me your sizes. I actually don't know. Oh, there it is, in plain sight. Extra large puffer jacket, £5 paid. It's probably going to be worth like 40 quid or something. Look at this, I'm running out of space now on the floor here. I bought this because I just like the design of the t-shirt. It's got all these blingy, what do you call it? Blingy things, sequins, and it says street certified on it. It's not a single stitch, but it's probably got some age. And on the back, it's got this as well, street certified. I just liked it. It's kind of a hip hoppy type. Look at me I sound so old when I say that. It's a 3XL. It's a big size, which is good. I'm happy about that. The bigger sizes tend to do pretty well. £2 paid. I'm hoping to get about 25 on that t-shirt, although I didn't think it was worth that much when I picked it up. Nike Air Max man bag, sort of side bag. Really nice, that one. I think it was £2. And I think it's probably worth about 15 or so pounds. 15 squids. I couldn't find this one on eBay, so this one's a bit of an unknown. £7 paid. £7 on the Ford Motorsport bag. Struggled to find the same one, so I don't know what it's worth. I'd like to think it's over £30. That's what I'd be looking for. Now, this coat is absolutely lovely. It's duck and cover. The guy said he spent a fortune on this. He said he spent like £150 or something on this coat, and I can believe him. It is lovely, really nice. It's an extra large there, but it's needs a bit of a wipe down. I can see there. It might have been while it was on the floor at the car boot or something. Absolutely stunning coat with a really nice fur-lined hood. Very, very nice. I paid up for it, but I felt like it was going to be worth some decent money. I'm hoping that that's going to be worth 60 plus. I don't see any reason why not. It's very, very heavy and very good quality. Super dry. This was only £2. It's like a rain jacket. I think this is, where is it? 2XL, there you go. It's like a rain jacket type coat, and a couple of quid, hopefully into about 15 to 20. And here's another unknown at the moment. Firstly, I've got to check that it's genuine. He said it was genuine. I think it was £5 I paid. Barber, what size is that? UK 12. So it's a women's, like, it's either a long shirt or a dress shirt. Can you see how long it is? I mean, it's very nice. Very nice. I need to check the authenticity on it, though. It's got a code on there. I can look that up, see if that marries up to anything. But £5, I thought it was worth a go. Again, I'm not going to say any kind of value on that because I really don't have a clue. I just felt like it was going to be worth more than a £5. Right. Look at this bad boy. This is the first time I've ever found an Olympus Muju. It's not a Muju 2, it's just a Muju. But still, it's got value. I've never found one of these bad boys before. Today is the day that I find one at the bottom of a box. Actually, it was in the same box that I picked up the 2 iPads. It was in that box. And as soon as I saw that Olympus, I thought, oh, is that one of the holy grails for resellers? Let me know what you think the value is on this. Paid £3 for it. And that's got to be a bargain. I'm hoping it's working. Even if it spares and repairs, there's still money in it. But these are sort of, what, I don't know, what, 80 quid, something like that. If I can guarantee it's working, it's more than 100. But let me know what, if you've picked up one of these recently and what it's gone for. But it's easy enough to search on eBay. I'm just want you guys to interact with me and give me some comments. That's what I'm doing. I'm fishing for comments. But that's a belter. First time ever I found one of those. Oh, have a look at these. Vintage Playboy trading cards. Now, I've got to be careful here because there's some rudies in here. So, unfortunately, I can't... Oh, yeah. You don't want to see that one. I will get banned on the tube if I show you all these. But it's a big box. It was only a couple of quid. I couldn't leave it behind. And I know it's probably going to be tricky for me to sell. I don't know if I can sell these on eBay. I'm going to have to check. These are from the 80s and 90s. I think mostly 90s, but There might be some 80s in there as well, but a lovely big box of cards. I don't want to pull any more out because no doubt it will. There's some pretty rude ones in here. Anyway, bought those. Couldn't leave them behind. A Jaws inspired lamp. Now, obviously, it's not official Jaws. There's no Jaws on it, but you can see that all the typeface and the boxing and stuff it's meant to be Jaws, isn't it? But it's very cool. I really do like it. And if you just stand it in the corner as a lamp or put it in your movie room, you're going to think immediately that it's Jaws. I paid, I think, £3 for this. I'm hoping it's going to be worth about 25. That's assuming that I don't keep it. Now, let's go through all this lot, because I bought all this on one stall along with some other bits and pieces. In fact, I got the Playboy from this guy. I got the plushes from this guy and the belt buckles from this guy. So, you know, I've spent a lot of money. These two were £4 each, these little mini Jada cars from Fast and Furious. I think they're sort of £10 to £15 cars. I don't know the value of this one yet. I need to double check, but it's pretty nice. It's quite big. Look at it on the size of my hand. This was only £2. There ain't no way I'm leaving that behind. £2. No idea the value of that one yet. That Deadpool metal figure comes with the taxi, because it's a Deadpool taxi. With it not being boxed, I paid... Right, this was a bundle, so all that lot there was 40. So this works out at £5. I think it's going to be like £20 car, maybe 20-ish, something like that. And this is Smokey and the Bandit, is it? Pontiac, Smokey and the Bandit, Universal Studios. Really nice. Remember Smokey and the Bandit? Again, this worked out in the bundle deal, £5. So, you know, cost, sale price, sort of £20 probably. And these three are all brand new and boxed, all Fast and the Furious, as you can see. I think these cost me £10 each in the bundle, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, so roughly £10 each in the bundle. These are around about 25 to 30 each. I need to check each one thoroughly, but roughly 25 to £30 each on those. I couldn't leave them behind. I know there's not massive profit in a £10 spend, but you know the stuff that I like, guys, and there's no way I was leaving these behind. That's why I did a deal. Anyway, that is everything. My voice is going. Bloody hell, that was a big haul, wasn't it? I spent there about 250 quid, and that is a lot for a boot sale. I don't know about you, but I very rarely go to that kind of amount on a boot sale. But I did get a hell of a lot for my money. No idea what the total potential list value is, but it's probably pretty high. There's some big hitters in there. I did very well today. I hope you've done well at the boot sale this weekend. Let us know in your comments what your best pickup this weekend was, or at your last boot sale. The most recent boot sale you've been to. Let me know what your best pickup was. I'd love to hear it. Also, before we finish, I'm going to drop 2 car boot sale videos. I'm going to put one up here and one down here. If you want to carry on watching through the channel, click on one of these. Which one looks the best to you? Click on whichever one looks the best. Also, down here is the subscribe button. You can click that before you go as well. Much appreciated. We'll see you soon. Take care.